ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ನೀವು you can just go through this study material section ನಲ್ಲಿ notes will be available in study material section and the class recordings will be uploaded in recording section. So ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಟೀಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ what are the contents we are going to study? One is about what is charge, then properties of charges, methods of charging, what is electricity, electric current and electric field. So then we are going to study about the electric potential and potential difference. Then we are going to study about Ohm's law, resistance and factors affecting the resistance. Then along with that we are going to study about the electric circuit and components. Then current and voltage measurements, combination of resistances, series and parallel. So these are the most important topics that you get from electricity chapter. So all of you should just note down these important points. That is what are the contents of this chapter from electricity chapter. Is it clear? Did you note down all these important points in your book?
No, miss.
I told you to
Noting.
write down these important points. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಕತೆ ಕೇಳ್ದಂಗಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಮೂಕರು ಕೇಳ್ದಂಗ್ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. If you are having any doubt, you should unmute yourself, ask your doubts. See, if you are having doubts, ಡೌಟ್ ಇರೋರು ಒಂದ್ 5 minutes ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಒಂಥರ ನಿಮ್ಮದ್ ನೀವೇ ಫೂಲಿಶ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತೀರ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಸಣ್ಣ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ ಹೇಳಿ ಆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಹಂಗೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಫೂಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ನೀವು ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಅವಾಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರು ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾರೋ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್. ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ಅನ್ಲೆಸ್ ಯು ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್. ನಿಮಗ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲದ್ದು ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಅವಾಗೆ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಮಿಸ್ ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 10th ಇಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಏನೇ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ yourself, ask question, get your doubts cleared, then go for the next topic. Okay, is it clear? I hope all of you have noted down this topics. What are the important topics that you are going to study in this chapter? Now I'm going to move on to the next topic. So, yes?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So these are the main important topics that you are going to study in this electricity chapter. Okay, then next moving on to the next one. So we are going to study about charge. What is charge? So here charge is what is charge? What is a charge? All of you have studied about this electricity in your 7th standard. Do you know about that? Do you remember ಏನೇನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ? I think you have studied about this electricity chapter in your 7th standard. 7th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಿ, 6th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಿ. Do you remember anything? What you have learnt in this 6th and 7th standard related to electricity? Discuss ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. What are the things you remember that you studied from this electricity chapter, that you studied in your previous classes? Do you remember about cell? cell, battery. You have studied about this point. Yes. So in cell and battery you have studied. So in cell or in battery, what is the difference? Can anyone tell me what is the difference between a cell and a battery? Electric cell and a battery. ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಓದಿದ್ ನೆನಪೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ 9th 10th ವರ್ಗು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ಕೊಂಡು.
Means 2 or more cells, miss. Combining of 2 or more cells, miss.
Combining of 2 or more cells is battery. So cell, it is a single device. So it is a single device. So how many terminals do you get in this cell or a battery?
2 terminals, miss.
2 terminals. So you get 2 terminals. So what are the 2 terminals you get in this?
Positive and negative. Negative terminal.
Negative terminal. Positive terminal and negative terminal. So these are the most important topics that you have studied in your lower classes. And when you are connecting this positive and negative terminal, so how you are connecting? Connections ನೆನಪಿದೆನಾ?
Positive.
So positive end is connected to the positive terminal and negative end is connected to the negative terminal, and that is how you are connecting. So whatever you have studied, this is all about the cell. But what we are going to discuss here is about charge. So what is the difference between a cell and a charge? Now if you take for example a cell, so in that you have studied that it will be having positive terminal and negative terminal. So when you are connecting this positive terminal and negative terminal to a bulb, so here what happens when you are connecting a cell to a bulb? The bulb starts to glow. Bulb starts to glow. So when the bulb is glowing, what actually is taking place there? There is a flow of charges. So what is that charge that we are going to study in this chapter, electricity? So that is our today's topic. First topic is what is a charge. So in this class we are going to study about what is charge. Okay. So now what is a charge? So that we'll discuss now. So in charge, what you told about the terminals, positive terminal or the negative terminal. So in the same way, in charge also, we are having positive charge and negative charge. So charge, it is a property, it is an inherent property of matter that feels force of attraction or repulsion due to excess or deficiency of electrons. So when there is the electrons, deficiency of electrons, excess or deficiency of electrons andre enu? Suppose if you take for example, we are taking one positive charge and one negative charge. So when both are equal, they get neutralized. Positive and negative, they get neutralized. And again, if you take one negative charge and one positive charge, again they get neutralized. Suppose if you are taking a plate where the plate is having positive charge and negative charge. Now, how many positive charges are there in this? How many positive charges are there?
6, miss.
6. How many negative charges are there?
3, miss.
3, miss.
So what is the excess charge in this? What is the excess charge? Positive charge or negative charge? Which is the excess charge?
Positive, miss. Positive, miss.
Positive charge. So this excess charge starts flowing. So when there is equal number of charges are there, positive and negative, so there equal number of charges, if it is there, then there is no flow of charges. So when the flow of charges will start, one should be at higher potential and the other one should be at lower potential. So here I have written HP and LP. Higher potential to lower potential means when there is excess of charge. When there is excess of charge, then only the flow of charges from higher potential to lower potential will take place. But the reverse is never the same. See, for example, you can imagine, suppose if there is a syntax in your home. So, ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು syntax ಇರುತ್ತೆ. If the syntax is completely filled, or if the water is there in the syntax, then only you will get waters in the taps. Tap ಅಲ್ಲಿ water ಬರುತ್ತೆ. If there is no water in the syntax, can you get water in the tap? So, yes, ಬರುತ್ತಾ?
No miss.
No, miss.
No. So in the same way, when there is excess of charge, so excess of charge means when one quantity is higher potential. So higher potential, so just imagine syntax is like a higher potential and the taps that you have connected is at lower potential. So that is, the charge can flow from only higher potential to the lower potential, but never from lower potential to higher potential. ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇಂದ ಸಿಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ನೀರ್ ತುಂಬಿಸಲ್ಲ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ, ಸಿಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದಾನೆ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರ್ ತಗೊಂತೀರಿ ನೀವು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ always current will flow from higher potential to lower potential, but never from lower potential to higher potential. That you should remember. Now here I have drawn positive charges, 6 positive charges and 3 negative charges. So these positive charges are excess and these positive charges will start flowing. So in the same way, suppose if I draw, I'm having 4 positive charges and excess negative charges are there. So what happens to this excess negative charges? So these negative charges, positive charge indicates there is deficiency of electron, and excess negative charge indicates there are excess of electrons. Positive charge ide andre there is due to electron deficiency, and if you are having negative charge, it shows the excess of electrons. So idr bagge ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ deep ಆಗಿ next if you take in PUC, if you take science, there you will be getting. So positive charge when you will get, so once I'll just give you one brief about information about this. You have studied about the atomic structure. So in atomic structure, what is the core of that atom? Core of an atom. What will be there in the core of an atom? You can take any element. Do you remember what are elements? Can you tell me any element?
Oxygen, carbon.
Oxygen, carbon, okay. Metal, hydrogen, nitrogen, okay. Those are all metal elements. So in that, we'll take one element. So like for example, aluminium. I'll take aluminium. So aluminium, its symbol is Al. And what is its atomic number? What is the atomic number of aluminium? ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆನಾ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು? Atomic number, do you remember what are atomic numbers? ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Miss 12 or 13.
1 will be there,
13.
not 2. 13.
13 miss.
So 13. Electronic configuration ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ 13 ಗೆ? Two, 8, 3. So you write it as 2, 8, 3. So what it indicates, first you will be having nucleus, and next outer the nucleus you will be having 2 electrons. Then in the second cell you will be having how many electrons?
8, Miss.
8 electrons are present in this. 6, 7, 8. Okay. So in the outermost shell, how many electrons are there? 3 electrons are there. So now here we have taken aluminium, an element called aluminium we have taken, and in that 13 is the atomic number. So if 13 is the atomic number, how many electrons are there in that? How many
13.
electrons are there? 13. How many protons are there? How many protons are there in aluminium? Number of electrons will be equal to the number of protons. If you take any stable element, in that number of electrons will be equal to number of protons. So if number of electrons is 13, what will be the number of protons?
13.
13. Very good. So protons also will be 13. Number of protons also will be 13. Now 13 electrons and 13 protons both are equal, and the aluminium atom is in its stable condition. Now you can observe in outermost shell we have 3 electrons. Now in this 3 electrons I am going to remove this electron. I'm going to remove this electron. So just I'll remove this electron. So if I remove this electron, I'm going to remove this electron. So what is the charge of an electron here? Charge is negative charge. Now in this negative charge, if I remove this negative charge, what is remaining there? That we call it as positive charge. That is due to electron deficiency. Electron deficiency andre eno? When you are removing an electron, when you are removing a negative charge, what is going to occur there? Positive charge will come in that place. So positive charge andre eno? Electron tegidmele barode positive charge. And for electrons, we are having negative charge. The same way for positive charge, we call it as holes. So holes, about this holes and electrons, you are going to study in your PU. That is in your 11th or 12th standard. If you take science, so there you will be studying about this electrons and holes. So just remember, positive charge means electrons, and negative charge means that is removal of electrons, and removal of electrons is nothing but holes. Okay, so there are 2 types of charges. One is the positive charge and the other one is negative charge. And all of you know positive charges will repel each other, and negative charges also will repel each other. And what about positive and negative charges?
Attract each other.
Attract each other, miss.
Yes. So positive and negative charges will attract each other, and negative and positive charges also will attract each other. If you take the same charges, they will repel, and unlike charges, they will attract. Okay. So that is about the charges. And how we are measuring charge in terms of coulomb. Suppose if you length. So SI length na ಹೆಂಗ್ measure ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Suppose if I ask you what is the length of your pen, how you will tell? Do you tell length of your pen as in 1 kg or 2 kg? What do you tell? Meter. So you're measuring the length of your pen in terms of centimeters. Okay. So that is the unit you are using to measure length. In the same way, for charge we are measuring in terms of coulomb. Coulomb is a name of a scientist, and in honor of him, his name is taken as the SI unit for measuring electric charge. And that is the unit used to measure electric charge is coulomb. And coulomb, whenever you are writing the SI unit, you should write there small c. Here capital C is given, so just correct it. Small c should be used while writing SI unit. So SI unit, this is 1 mark question you'll be getting. What is the SI unit of electric charge? So you should remember SI unit of electric charge is coulomb. And when you are writing centimeter, always you will not use completely centimeter. You will not write it in complete. So just you will be using cm. Small letters you will be using cm. In the same way, when writing coulomb, you should use capital C. Like 1 coulomb, 1C, 2 coulomb, 2C, 100 coulomb, 100C. So C should be capital letter, and this is the symbol we are using to measure the electric charge. So electric charge is measured in terms of coulomb, and the SI unit of electric charge is coulomb, and the symbol we are using to denote electric charge is capital C. Is it clear, children?
Yes,
Miss,
miss.
there is Columbus, no, miss.
That is coulomb.
Miss. Yes,
Coulomb.
miss. We can.
Yes, Lali. And the C is also small c. Small c baribekali.
Okay.
This is capital C is given. Right? Small c for.
No, miss, there is Columbus, no,
Small
miss.
c.
You told Coulomb.
Coulomb.
Yes, Columbus is not at miss.
No. Coulomb is not coulomb.
Oh.
Coulomb is just coulomb.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
Miss, say once again last point, miss. Last point, miss.
About coulomb. Electric charge. Okay. SI unit of electric charge is coulomb, and we are using the symbol capital C to write that coulomb. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
miss.
to find out whether any device is charged or not. So how we can measure? That is done by using a device called as electroscope. So electroscope is a device that is used to detect whether electric current or charge is present or not. So that we can use, electroscope can be used to detect the charge. So normally you too can detect the charge, children. Just if you take one your pen, just rub it with to your head, pen or scale ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Scale ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು just ತಲೆ ಕೂದಲಿಗೆ rub ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು you can just hold near the bits of paper. What you can see?
It will attract me.
Paper will dance, miss.
Papers will be attracted towards the pen or the scale. In the same thing, can you do it with a metal spoon? Spoon ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ?
No, miss.
Why? Why it is not possible with the spoon? Because spoon is a metal body. Spoon is a metal, and whatever the charges are created in the metal, your body is also a conductor, and the metal observes the charge on charging. Then all the electrons or the charges that are present in the spoon will be transferred from your body to the earth. So if you do this activity by using a metal spoon, you will not be able to observe the charges. If you do the same activity with the help of a comb, you will be able to observe. If you just leave your hair, take a comb and just rub that comb to your hair, you will be able to observe that the comb is going to attract the bits of paper. So that you can do it by using a device called as electroscope. So now we'll discuss about this electroscope. Okay. So is it clear, children? Do you have any doubt about this charge? So these are the most important things you are going to get from the charge. So you should remember all these points. And hope all of you have written these points in your notes about charge. And in the next class, I'm going to ask you questions. Yes? Yes, tell me. Hedu,
Miss,
Raghuveer.
what is inherent property?
Inherent property andre that is inbuilt property of a matter. Inherent property of matter means that is the inbuilt. Adradu charge du property ne adu irutte. Inherent means that is the inbuilt property anta heltare. Inherent means inbuilt property of the matter.
Okay.
Okay. So all of you got this topic clear about charge. I'm going to ask you questions before starting the class. Next class nalli ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾವ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So next we'll study about electroscope. So what is electroscope? About that we'll discuss now. So in this you can observe, so electrons rubbed onto an ebonite rod and fur. If you observe there, it is repelling. That arrow marks indicates that the positivity charged with is attracted to the negatively charged rod. So you can observe in this how repulsion takes place and how attraction takes place. So here, when the glass rod is rubbed with the silk cloth, and again they get repelled, and here the positively charged, when it is brought near the bits of paper, it gets attracted. Okay, this thing you can, from this you can understand that positive and positive or positive and negative, they will repel each other, and positive and negative or negative and positive, they will attract each other. Okay, this is the most important point you should remember from this point, that is electric charge. Okay, then next we are going to study about scope. So can you see this diagram, children? Electroscope. So in this
Yes, miss.
electroscope, this is just a device we call. This device even you can make it at your home also. ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಇದನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. So what is done in this? They have taken a glass jar, and for that they have fixed one rubber cork, and for that rubber cork the hole is made, and through that hole a metal wire or the copper wire is taken, and this copper wire is connected to a metal disc, and for that ends of that copper wire is fixed with the aluminium foil. So aluminium foil means thin aluminium foil they have taken. So experiment too, even you can try at your home. So what you should do, you can just take a glass jar andre normally you can get this glass jar like jam bottles ella irutte, ಕಿಸಾನ್ ಜಾಮ್ ಬಾಟಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆ ಜಾರ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಒಂದು ಬಾಟಲ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಕಾರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಕಾರ್ಕ್? ಸೈಕಲ್ ಶಾಪ್ ನಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಟೈರ್ದ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಟೈರ್ದ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಆ ಬಾಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮೌತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಟಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈಜ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ದಟ್. ಒಂದು ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಟೈರ್ದು ಕಾರ್ಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದರಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಹೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ ನ ಸಿಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಈ ಮೋಟಾರ್ ರಿಪೇರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್? ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಒಂದು ಬಾಟಲ್ದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆದು ಇದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಟಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡ್ರಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೈಟ್, ಕೊಕಾ ಕೋಲಾ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಟಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಟಿನ್ ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ತಿನ್ ಒಂದ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ದ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್. Now from where you can get this aluminum foil? Normally tablets ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ? ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ನ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ಒಂದು ಲೆಂತ್ ಒಂದು 10 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯರ್ ಓನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸು? ವೈ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್? So I told you all the waste materials itself, how you can use to make this electroscope. So I'll see yaar try ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ electroscope ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay. So in this electroscope, what we are going to do is, you should take one anything, any glass rod you can take, or you can take your comb, or you can take any ebonite rod. So any plastic rod, you can take it and you should just rub it. So how you can rub it? Either you can rub it with the fur andre you can rub it with the woolen cloth andre you can rub it with your sweaters. So sweaters ಗೆ rub ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ you can rub it with your hairs. So ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ rub ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು you should bring that comb or the rod near to this metal disc. So when you are bringing that comb or the rod to near to metal disc, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Whatever the charge is deposited on this comb or the metal disc will be transferred to this metal plate, metal disc ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವೇನ್ ಕೋಮ್ ರಬ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರ, ಆ ಕೋಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ನೀವು ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ರೆ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಟು ದ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್. Then metal disc is connected to what? Here metal disc is connected to copper wire, and that charges from this metal disc will be transferred to this copper wire, and this copper wire will again send those charges to this aluminum foil. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ನ ನೀವು ಸಪೋಸ್ ಹಿಂಗ ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವೆನ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆನ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್, ದ ಟೂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಫಾಯಿಲ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಗಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕಾಪರ್ wire to this aluminum foil, both the edges will get the same charges. If it is positive charge, this also will be positive charge only. If one end is getting negative, then this also will be getting negative itself. So what it indicates, both the edges of that aluminum foil are having same charges, so they are repelling each other. This is very beautiful experiment, children. You can try at your home, do this activity and observe how an electroscope works. Okay, is it clear, children? So today what we have discussed is about the electricity chapter nalli first topic, what is charge, and we have also discussed about electroscope. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, miss.
If you are having any doubt in this today's topic, you can ask me now fast. Idralli enadru doubts idre you can ask me fast now. We have discussed only one topic today, that is charge, electric charge. So what are the topics are there in this electric charge? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ ನನ್ಗೆ. ಆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು, once you go through this points whatever you have written, and today's class recording will be there in recording section of this app, and ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಆನ್ ಮಂಡೇ. Okay, I'm not there in Ballari right now. I'm in Gulbarga, so I'm not able to send you this homework sheets today. So Ballari ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. So till then you can go through the recording today. Okay.